Pozdrav. I've decided I'm gonna start making a little bit more videos here, interacting with folks to express some of the concerns and expectations and what I have for people coming in here getting tattooed. You know, the first video I ever made and first video I posted was about these fucking cell phones, right? Everybody jazzing around with their phones, and that's been a problem. Not a problem so much anymore. Very few people have I had to reprimand since posting that video. And you know, it ain't even about the phones. The phone is just a distraction. It's about the simple fact that you gotta stay still for your tattoo session. You can't be moving around. That's the only thing that you gotta do is stay still. That's it. And the phones, you know, people are texting, moving, taking selfies. Yeah, you know, you might not think that you're moving so much, but every movement that you make, because your body's connected, man, every movement that you make correlates into a minor movement on the area you're getting tattooed. And when you're dealing with, you know, lines and needles that are so precise in such a small point, man, you gotta have some respect for what the fuck is going on, right? You can't be moving around. You can't do that. And it irritates me. I said this, you know, a couple of times the past month. I said, you know, it irritates me. I don't like it when I care more about your tattoo being correct than you do, you know? Like, you don't give a fuck about what's going on. Moving. Anyway, not a big problem. But it is a problem. Focus on sitting still when you're getting tattooed. Whether it's your phone or whether, you know, another one here. Recently I've had a problem with is people that are coming for support system, right? They're not the folks getting tattooed, but the group that comes along with them. Like, I don't know why it requires a group, but you're welcome to come if you're a +1 or +2. But man, this is also pretty important, and I wouldn't have imagined I'd have to make a video about this, but you got to keep your fucking tone down if you're not getting tattooed. Like, man, there was a couple of people here the other day that, my God, they were so fucking loud in their conversation with each other that it completely threw me off my concentration. You know, I tell them, hey, quit. You want to continue this level of conversation? God bless you, man. Go to a fucking cafe, right? This ain't the place for you to come and socialize, right? Like, hang out, whatever, but just, you know, as a client, you gotta respect not moving, and as an entourage coming here, you gotta respect the fact that there's a delicate process taking place, creation of art, and you gotta minimize your footprint. Don't be a distraction. Make an effort to minimize yourself, and think, if I did this, you know, would this be a distraction to this dude? And let me tell you what, if you think that, hey, let me put on Instagram stories and flip through every 10, you know, every fucking 4 seconds and there's another song on, guess what? Yeah, that's gonna distract me, and don't fucking do it. Because I got a pet peeve about phones, right? I don't like them in general. They sucking off the life force of this current generation, man. Fucking phones. They're eating us alive, man. Technology. But whatever. We all use them. We all gotta have them, right? It's part of our lives now. But please, don't come in here in the studio and have your volume on. I don't want to hear anything from your phone. I don't want to hear any songs and background music. None of that. I refuse to listen to it. And if you come in and you have that on, you know, I'm gonna tell you, hey, keep it on silent, right? You gotta respect it, or you gotta get the fuck out of here. There is no in between. So, yeah, all right. So, you know, when you're getting tattooed, focus on staying still. That's it. That's all you got to do. Focus on staying still. When you're coming in as an entourage, I understand this is a cool fucking place. Tattooing is cool. You like being here. But, you know, it's not a mosh pit, right? It's not not a concert. So just keep your footprints, you know, minimal. And yeah, that's about it. What was the other one I was gonna say? All right, this is one too, not very common, but this has happened enough, and it brought to my attention the other day. I had to tell the dude, I didn't really like this, and I've had to mention this to people before in the past, so I might as well mention this again. Don't stand behind me watching me tattoo, you know. Don't ever do that. Not once. Don't do it at all. And I can understand, like, you know, people are interested to see what's going on, and you know, but that's not cool with me at all. You know, the other day I was working and the kid got up and he's like standing behind me, you know, looking over his shoulder. Now, in general, I don't think there's anybody that really likes someone, you know, it's like a fucking manager or something, watching what you're doing. And I don't think anyone really likes that, you know. It's like, man, go on, get the fuck out of here. I don't like that. But for me, it's a little different, right? Now, I've served a little time, man, enjoyment back in the day, which is no secret. I'm pretty open about that. My past is checkered. And, man, that's one of the things. Like, I can't get over the fact if someone's standing behind me, like, man, I'm vulnerable, man. What the fuck are you doing back there, you know? I can't see you. I can't protect myself from you. You could reach around and get me in the neck. Now, I know that my clients' friends that come here ain't gonna stab me in my throat, right? From being behind me. But my monkey brain don't know that, man. It just ain't vulnerable, man. Watch this motherfucker. So please don't stand behind me. That's crazy. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Yeah, that was the first time that ever happened was a few years ago. Tattooing this girl's arm and her boyfriend like a fucking Comanche. I didn't even hear this motherfucker or see him. I wasn't even paying attention. I was tattooing. I looked up to get some ink and his fucking head was right next to me, just glaring. Oh, god damn. I said, man, go sit down. Don't come around me one bit. What the fuck are you doing, right? Sit down. This ain't no fucking spectator sport. So anyway, to the dude that was standing, I mean, we had a conversation. I explained to him why it bothered me. No big deal. But that's it, man. You're getting tattooed, stay still. Don't move. And whether it's your cell phone or, you know, if you're having a conversation with somebody, this happened a couple of times, you know, here recently. Oh, you're like Italians, man. You're not like fucking Norwegians, right? Or what? Yeah, no, Scandinavians. Oh, he's sit real still when you talk. No, you gotta talk and move and breathe, and you have to say, man, you know. And you говорим, preach him. You're moving around, so that can be a problem. Because, you know, when you're speaking, you're taking little breaths. A lot of times you're moving around. And that has been a problem I've had to address a couple of times. Like, wow, man, this conversation, it's either got to stop or tone really, really far down because you're more focused on this conversation than you are on what you got to do. Priority number one, staying still. So, other than that, we good. It's all gravy, baby. But stay still. Don't stand behind me in my blind spot. And if you're here as an entourage or a plus one, keep your phone on silent. I don't want to hear it at all. Other than that, dobro došli. You're welcome to hang out.